Fellow sisters and brothers, I'm here to share with you some information about when the paycheck stops. We want to make sure that you are aware of the options and resources that are available to you and your families. My name is Mike Cooper, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the labor liaison to the United Way of Central Iowa in partnership with the South Central Iowa Federation of Labor, AFL-CIO. So the first thing you want to do is take charge of your personal finances. So start by preparing a complete household budget on your fixed items like your mortgage or your rent. And you have loans, installment, and credit card payments. And then child support and other types of payments like child support and any other fixed monthly payments that are not listed here. So next we move on to variable monthly expenses, which are expenses that can be a little less predictable. So things like food, gas, repairs, and membership dues. Then you also have prescriptions, recreation, utilities, and childcare. So your budgeted income should include income. Maybe you have someone living in your house paying rent or a spouse that is working. So you just want to make sure to include any money that is coming in one way or another. How much money do you have in your savings? Union strike assistance, unemployment compensation. Some folks cash out on their vacation pay. You have refund from pension funds or 401ks. So you just want to think about some of the resources out there that you can tap into while you are unemployed. Step 2, list your assets. So some folks might have whole life insurance policies with liquid cash value that they can borrow from, prepaid burial or funeral policies, equity in your home, which is the difference between the value of your home and the amount that you owe. And then you might also want to look at the resale value of vehicles, jewelry, art, furnishings, bonds, stocks, boats, machines, tools, etc. So things of value that you can do without. Step 3, set priorities for your expenses. The most important thing you should do is pay your rent and your mortgage. This would be followed by utilities, health insurance, and car payments, child support or alimony. And then make a list of payments in the order of their importance. Step 5, notify your creditors before you get behind. So it's a good idea to know how to contact them and not to be afraid to call and say something to the effect of, can I make a smaller payment towards my credit card? But never make an arrangement you can't keep. Don't ignore phone calls from creditors. Keep a record of every phone call and letter that you send. Make sure to follow up by phone after sending anything in the mail. I also suggest when making a phone call to not try and negotiate with the first person you get. So you want to talk to a manager or director who would serve as a decision maker to be able to postpone that payment. Step 6, pay what you can. So even if you can't pay the amount creditors want, pay something. So even if it's $5 or $10. This keeps your overdue balance as low as possible unless creditors know that you are making a good faith effort to at least pay something. Lastly, partial payments can keep your account from being turned over to a collection agency. Step 8, stop credit card purchases, and this can be a big one. So stop using all credit cards. Interest on most credit purchases is going to be extremely high. So if you have advance warning that you'll be out of work, try to make larger payments before that income is lost so you are not paying more in the long run when it comes to interest. Then, of course, if an emergency comes up, like your child needing medical help, or if there is truly no other option, that is understandable. Just make sure to pay attention to the APR and the interest rates and use the card with the lowest first. Step 9, reduce household expenses. So plan less expensive meals, use leftovers. Adjust your buying habits. Only shop when you need to and do not shop when you are hungry. Use coupons. Switch to a money-saving cell phone plan. And cut energy and fuel consumption. Turn off lights, wash full loads of laundry, put on extra layers when it's cold, shorter showers, etc. Early retirement or Social Security. With regard to medical assistance, you have Medicare, Medicaid, you have health departments, and lastly, we have community health clinics. Employment programs and services. There are one-stop resources available to find other employment opportunities or to file for unemployment. The Iowa Workforce Development can assist with either one of those services. As a reminder, striking workers cannot apply for unemployment benefits, and furloughed workers or essential workers would have to pay back any unemployment benefits received once you return to work. If you are a veteran, you can visit the Iowa Department of Veteran Affairs. Many community colleges or universities have career and development placement offices. Temporary labor services or temp agencies can be an option. Department of Labor, through their Employment and Training Administration, or ETA, can help you explore occupation finder tools. And of course, since we are all union sisters and brothers, reach out to each other and see if there are other opportunities in the building trades or openings at a plant factory or just any other opportunities in the public sector unions. So 211 is a great resource for locating pantries, and it's as easy as calling 211 on your phone or visiting unitedwaydm.org/211. You can also use Impact as a resource by visiting impactcap.org. They even have options for food delivery. If you are over the age of 60, you can access the Commodity Supplemental Foods Program through the Iowa Health and Human Services. School breakfast and lunch programs. Now, there are also houses of worship or faith groups. And then, of course, solidarity donations are available. The South Central Iowa Federation of Labor and the Iowa Federation are great about communicating local union needs. Lastly, there are community fridges that are available. In my experience with strikes or any unemployment situation, the first thing folks ask for after they pay their rent and utilities is food. But again, there are plenty of food programs out there and food pantries as well. Now, I'm sure everyone is familiar with 911 or 411, while 211 is another phone number you can simply dial, or once again, you can visit unitedwaydm.org/211. 211 resources include assistance with locating other phone numbers or hotlines for various resources in your local area, organizations or nonprofits that can help you with your housing needs, access to health agencies, additional information on where to obtain food, help with transportation needs, other financial assistance initiatives, clothing and household items, support for handling your utility bills, senior or disability help, and many other resources. So again, you can call them and just tell them the specific issue you would like help with, and they can provide you with information and phone numbers to call. Another great source of information is the official AFL-CIO Survival Guide to Unemployment, which is available at www.unitedway.org/our-partners/labor. Lastly, I wanted to take an opportunity to thank you for watching this presentation. I truly hope you found some value and were able to take away some good information. My contact information is listed up on the screen, and I want you all to feel free to give me a call if you have any questions or ideas on how I might be able to improve this presentation. I always have my cell phone on me, but if I do not answer, I might be in a meeting, so please make sure to leave me a voicemail. Thank you again, sisters and brothers, and remember that you have siblings in the labor movement for a reason. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and stay united. Thank you.